No, it's been really exciting and really successful with all the with all the new kids coming in and their excitement about being in the program and really getting going. We've been now for about 2 weeks, well, a little bit less than 2 weeks, underway, and it's been tremendous. It's good to see the group come in and work with the veterans that we have. And I think the most impressive thing is that the program now it's at a different level in terms of the culture of what it's going to be, what it's going to take to be that successful. With 3 Olympians and a 4th person who made an Olympic team that didn't get the standard. I mean, they're the leaders of this program, and people look at them and see that the level of work, the level of focus that you have to have in order to have that type of success is it's pretty high. So we're so far training's been really good. Classes have been going great. With the new kids coming in, that's always my biggest concern is how are they adapting to being away from home? How are they adapting to the structure, academically, here at Arizona? And so far so good. All the reports that we've had have been just great, and doesn't seem like anyone's struggling.
Okay, and you talk about it before, the consistency of the coaching staff. How has that been beneficial early on the season?
Well, I mean, it's always great when you have those coaches that coach at the level that we have, and everyone's going to always be coming after them and trying to entice them to go to other institutions. And this summer was no different than last summer. But as a athletic department, from the top down, Greg Byrne, Rocky, LaRose have put us in a position where we are able to retain our coaches and make the fight a little bit easier on my part in being able to maintain them. You have coaches like Dr. Lee, James Lee, and Sheldon Blockberger, Craig Carter. All of us being at the Olympic Games and coaching those athletes at the Olympic level. It really makes your staff a little bit more harmonious, if you will, because everyone is looking to try to duplicate the same types of things. And our first staff meeting, one of the things that I talked about was, we have this opportunity and we have these great athletes, and now we're all back together. We got to keep our focus on, the task at hand and not get ahead of ourselves.
Okay, and then you mentioned some of the newcomers. Have any specifically stood out to you early on?
No, not really early on, because honestly, right now it's just a matter of a lot of work, and we're not doing anything, in my opinion, right now that says, oh yeah, this person's going to be the superstar. We hope they're going to be the superstar because that's what we recruited them to be. But in terms of the style of work that we're doing, we're basically in boot camp right now, and we're just getting a lot of work done, just some physical activity, trying to increase range of motion, strength. Right now, not doing a lot of power work. We're trying to get everybody ready to get into that area.
And then with the Olympians, their schedule going longer than the other athletes. Have they started training yet, or how are you scheduling them?
Yeah, right now, this week, like Georgianne Moline just started in with the group, and she'll do she'll do some work, but it's kind of like a build.